Hi, YouTubers. Something important. I'm in the garage again at my parents' house. I'm smoking a nice big ass cigar, as in the big ass cigar for life. Anyway, the housekeeping, smoking this Padron cigar, nice big ass cigars, the big ass cigar for life. Anyway, this is a Damaso. Anyway, Connecticut, big ass cigar. So, it's a very warm day up here in Massachusetts. We say Massachusetts. Be so damn cold here, damn hot here, damn. This weekend it's going to be incredibly hot. Like, for a better word, fucking hot. It's going to be unbelievably hot this weekend. Which is, today's May 20th, the 21st and 22nd, sorry, are going to be incredibly hot. Like, so hot, it's unbelievable. I know people are laughing their asses off, in I don't know, like Arizona, like the western part of the country. But here in Massachusetts, it's supposed to be unbelievably hot. Um, we are supposed to get temperatures around, I think, 95 or 97 degrees, like 95, 96, 97 degrees. Unfreaking believable. Like, unbelievable. Like, I'm gonna have to be so careful when doing the carts at Roche Brothers on Sunday because I'm working 3 to 8 most likely. So yeah, big ass cigar. So we are supposed to get a huge heat wave. If you're wondering what the noise in the background is, it's just my mom pulling to the driveway after finishing cleaning my apartment. So anyway, so yeah, we are supposed to get a big heat wave. Anyway, I forgot to mention I am drinking some seltzer water right now. This is not alcohol. It's a little bit too early for alcohol. This is mango lemonade seltzer water. Nice big ass seltzer water, like the big ass cigar. So anyway, so yeah, I'm embracing myself actually for the heat wave which is coming because Saturday is supposed to be around 97 degrees here in Massachusetts, and Sunday is supposed to be around 96 degrees here. So it's going to be unbelievably hot. So Saturday, thankfully, I'm not working. I have the day off because I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. But Sunday, most likely, like 99% sure, I am working because I usually work Sunday 3 to 8, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday 9 to 1. Um, it's going to be unbelievably hot. Like, I'm going to have to be really damn careful to make sure that I'm drinking plenty of water. And I know it's going to make me piss. It's like, when I drink lots of water, it makes me piss. But I mean, there's just no other way around it. So, and what sucks is you have to, unfortunately, when you're working, you have to wear, long, you have to wear long pants, which kind of stinks, because unfortunately, even in the hot weather, you have to wear long pants. It's like, but I mean, I'm going to have to be just very careful in general. So make sure that I'm drinking lots and lots of water. Unfortunately, you can't really have a water bottle with you. It's kind of like a funny company policy. You're not allowed to have a water bottle with you. Like a drink with you, but there's a bubbler in the store, a water bubbler in the store where you can get some water. It does stink that you unfortunately have to, wear long pants, but I mean, it's a company dress code. It's just, the company has made a decision that they want their employees to look professional, and even the hot weather, you have to wear long pants because, dressing in shorts, like I'm in shorts right now, doesn't look professional. So, and I respect that. I respect that as a company policy. I respect that that's a company policy. They want their employees to look professional. So, I do respect that overall. So, even today, up here, it's very, very damn hot. It's around, I want to say it's around in the 70s right now. So it's supposed to be, yeah, very, very warm right now. A little bit of a breeze right now. It's a very, very warm day up here. So, yeah, big ass cigar. So I want to do a recap of my week. So Sunday I didn't work for a change. Yeah, Sunday I went to my tobacco shop. Yeah, my tobacconist, and I think you know which one I'm referring to. Watch City. It's like yeah. So anyway, big ass cigar. So yeah, had a fun time with the tobacconist. Got a few cigars to smoke. That was fun. I did a recap of, or I did. Did I do a recap? Yeah, I think I did a recap of going to the tobacco shop. Um, yeah, so I smoked two Padron cigars at the smoke shop, and I yeah, had two of those there. I had a Padron exclusive. Was it Exclusivo? Yeah, Exclusivo Padron 1964, and I also had a Padron 50 years. Not the Hammer, but the 50 years Family Reserve, which came out in 2014. So that's a pretty damn good cigar. So very damn good. Um, yeah. So I spend on cigars about I don't know close to $60. Somewhere around like $55 on cigars. Big ass cigars, as in a big ass cigar for life. And then I bought some tobacco there, some pipe tobacco to bring home, and that was fun. I've already done one review so far. I've done one review on their Northeastern blend, and the thing was kind of a pain in the ass because unfortunately, the bags they use, the Ziploc bags, unfortunately show their website, their URL website. So unfortunately, I had to put it in a Ziploc bag to avoid getting dinged on that. So kind of a pain in the ass, but it's YouTube's new bullshit rule. So and we all know that bullshit can be bullshit. So anyway, yeah. So I'm storing it in a Ziploc bag. I know a lot of people say, dude, you should store them in mason jars. You should put them in the fridge, all that kind of crap, Well, first off, never, I don't put tobacco in the fridge, ever. It's not a good idea. It will dry it out. You put any kind of tobacco aside from chew and dip in the fridge, it will dry it out like a son of a bitch. But in terms of in terms of putting in mason jars, you can use mason jars, but honestly, in my personal opinion, this is my personal experience, because I'm not glorifying in any way, shape, or form. I'm not encouraging you guys to do it. I'm just telling you what I do personally. Ow, shit! Just got bit by like a fly or something. Ah, shit. Got bit by like a fly. I'm sorry, YouTubers. I think a horse fly just bit me. So, shit. Luckily, I'm not allergic. So, even if it was a bee. Hate horse flies. Ugly little bastards. So, anyway, back to the video topic. Enough talking about horse flies. So, anyway, so yeah. In terms of mason jars, so yeah, people say to use them because they keep the tobacco fresh for long periods of time. Honestly, I smoke my tobacco so quickly. I go through my tobacco so quickly. I don't do aging of tobacco. So honestly, a 50-gram tin will last like a week for me. I don't see any need to store it in a mason jar because my apartment is air conditioned, and it's only going to sit there for like a week. And yeah, people can be total whatevers and say like, oh, you're going to get mold, you're going to get your tobacco all dried out within a matter of hours, whatever. It's like, whatever. I'll take the risk. It's like, so anyway, um, yeah, I got a bunch of tins of pipe tobacco, and yeah, 2 tins of Irish Flake, tin of Peterson's Flake, tin of let's see, H&H McBaron Latakia Flake, a lot of different tins. So yeah. So look forward to more reviews coming soon. So again, these reviews are purely my personal opinion. I'm not trying to glorify or encourage people in any way to start smoking or use tobacco. It's purely me just saying this is my personal experience with the tobacco product. So take it for what it's worth. Anyway, so and then I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday doing the carts, nice big ass carts like the big ass cigar. Yeah, had a good week, very productive week. And then Thursday, I saw my counselor, and yes, I'm not required to see a counselor. I choose to see a counselor out of my own free will, so I'm not required. I'm not like committed to see a counselor. It's something I choose to do out of my own free will. I want to see a counselor, and I also do see a therapist. And not everybody who sees a therapist or a counselor is crazy or cuckoo. It's like so yeah. I saw my counselor, and we went to Wegmans, and we, I had lunch at Wegmans, had some lobster bisque soup, lobster bisque, not lobster bitch, lobster bisque soup, and I also had some, they have gluten-free sub rolls with ham and cheese and like vegetables. That was good. So like ham and cheese, olives, onions, banana peppers, lettuce, tomato. Um, so that was good. And then we left Wegmans, and I bought a lottery ticket, a lotto ticket. Went to the machine to buy a lottery ticket, and obviously had to scan your ID card, your driver's license, to buy the ticket, and obviously accepted my ID. And then I went up to the counter because I won $1 on the scratch off ticket. And I was just kind of curious, if the guy was going to check my ID because I am, redeeming my winnings, even though it's only $1. And he obviously didn't check my ID. So it must be at Wegmans. Wegmans doesn't sell tobacco, but they do sell alcohol. They do sell lottery. It must be that only for alcohol they have check everyone's policy. So for alcohol, everyone shows ID, but for lottery, it's by discretion. So if you appear to be younger than a certain age, they will obviously check your ID in terms of buying lottery tickets. So yeah, and then the funny thing was, this is kind of gross. It is kind of gross, but I'll tell you guys anyway. This is kind of gross, but I'll tell you anyway. I went to a store near Wegmans, and not gonna say which store, and I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom, and no, I didn't get food poisoning or anything like that. So don't think I got food poisoning or anything like that. But I went to the bathroom, and I just had to take a piss. I just had to take a piss. And when I go into the bathroom, my stomach starts to feel a little bit funny. I'm like, okay, I hope I'm not getting food poisoning. It's like, I hope I'm not getting sick. And, I obviously have a colostomy. I have a colostomy bag. And, obviously I don't go to the bathroom through my asshole. I go to the bathroom through my stoma, my colostomy. And so I feel a little bit of cramping in my stomach. And, my ostomy outputs. And, I'm open with you guys about this. And it's just funny because it's funny because I always eat the same thing at Wegmans. Like I always eat soup, like lobster bisque, or like clam chowder, or like broccoli cheddar soup. Those are, or chili that's gluten free. And I had my sandwich, and I didn't ask for like extra mayonnaise, and it's like I was just surprised, and it was funny because I went to the bathroom at the store, and I took like the biggest dump ever. It's like sorry to be gross. I mean, sorry to sound like really gross, but I mean, yeah, for the better word, I took like the biggest dump ever. So and yeah, big ass poop like the big ass cigar. It's just being silly ass like the big ass cigar. So yeah, it's like wow. And I was just very stunned because usually I tolerate foods pretty well. I mean, and I was just surprised. I didn't feel like I had food poisoning, or I don't think I had food poisoning. And I mean, like, I didn't feel sick or anything like that. But it was just weird because I always eat the same thing. And I was just surprised it made me go to the bathroom so much. So. And obviously, when you have a colostomy bag, you drain the bag and the toilet. It's just a different way of going to the bathroom as opposed to your asshole. So and people who watch my videos for a long time, back in as far back as 2013, obviously know that I have the colostomy. It's like it's been a part of my life since 2013, since July 2013. So. So yeah, it was just surprising because usually unless I eat something like really out of the ordinary, I usually don't have to go to the bathroom that much. Um, the only thing I can think of is maybe they were using a different type of gluten-free bread. But you wouldn't think bread would cause a lot of going to the bathroom, because bread is pretty bland in general. And I know I'm being a little bit gross here, a little bit too descriptive. But I mean, yeah, you wouldn't think of bread as causing a lot of like diarrhea, whatever. So yeah, so just kind of weird. Anyway, enough talking about shit. So yeah, and then today I had the morning to myself, and my dad came and picked me up, and we went to the typical ass liquor store in town. Obviously not gonna say which liquor store. And yeah, so we went to the typical ass liquor store in town, and I got two big ass cigars, and I got a 6-pack of Angry Orchard hard cider, which really has replaced the Corona, not coronavirus, but Corona the beer. So that's what I drink nowadays, is hard cider. So I drink something called Angry Orchard hard cider, which is it's a hard cider of 5% alcohol, and that is what has replaced the Corona the beer. Not coronavirus, but Corona the beer. I used to drink the big ass Coronas, like the big ass cigar, and what has replaced the beer is essentially hard cider, because hard cider is gluten free, or it's almost always gluten free. And unfortunately, the Corona beer, not coronavirus, but Corona the beer. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, nowadays when people hear the word Corona, people automatically think of coronavirus, COVID-19. But I'm talking about Corona the beer, so in Corona Light, the beer, not the virus, the pandemic that's going on right now. So because people automatically think of that when they hear the word Corona. So. Um, so yeah, that's what's really replaced the Corona beers is essentially the hard ciders. Hard cider is what has replaced Corona. So um, so then we went to the grocery store, Roche Brothers, and we did some shopping. I got some stuff, trying to eat healthier. Oh, want to mention about how my nutrition appointment went. I think I have enough time to talk about that. So the latest update on my weight is I saw my nutritionist on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday after work. I saw my nutritionist, not going to mention her name, anything like that. Um, but the latest update is I am down to 234 pounds, so 234. So I am very pleased with that. So that means over the past year, since May of 2021, there has been exactly a 15-pound weight loss. Actually, more than that, probably closer to 16 pounds. Again, no interest in ever being like, having luscious blonde hair, being a rock star, having a foot-long penis, all that kind of crap, no interest in that crap. But I am very pleased about, that I am down to, I'm now down to 234, and probably am less than that because I weighed myself like first thing in the morning after you take a dump, after you take a piss, and I'm like, 232, 233. So somewhere between 232 and 234. So I'm very happy about that because that means there has been about 15 plus pound weight loss. And I have noticed differences, like my blood pressure is a lot more lower. Like it's not too low, my blood pressure, but my blood pressure is a lot more stable. Oh, sorry, this is sirens in the background. I do apologize for that. Just some sirens in the background. So, yes. So my blood pressure is staying a lot more stable. Yeah. Because when I was more around 250 or so, like even the medication I take right now wasn't enough to always control it. But nowadays, being almost 20 pounds less, my blood pressure is almost always within my goal. So my goal is under 140 over 90. So I'm very happy about that, very damn happy about that. That my blood pressure is staying a lot more stable. They say for every 20 pounds you knock off, you can reduce your blood pressure by as much as 20 points. So if you weigh 250 pounds and your blood pressure is 140 over 90, and you reduce it, you reduce your weight to 230, you could knock off all the way down to like 130, 120 over 70. So and just by knocking off 20 pounds, like it's not guaranteed to happen, but it is something that is possible. The less weight you carry around, the way the doctor phrased it, the way the doctor phrased it is it's easier on all your organs overall. So it's not just your liver, it's not just your your stomach, but also it's just easier in all your organs overall because you're carrying on less weight. And this is really the time to lose the weight because I'm already in my early 30s. It's like this is a time where I still have a little bit of metabolism left in me to really lose that weight, to really knock off that freaking weight. It's like so I am happy that I have knocked off more weight, and I'm getting closer to that 230 mark. And the nutritionist says, she says the next step is probably to get below 230, to get closer and closer to that 230 mark. So I see her back in August at the clinic, and hopefully by then I'll be somewhere around like 230 or so. Like I'll probably be less in the morning after I take a dump, after I take a piss, but like first thing in the morning, or like when I weigh myself in the office, like hopefully I'll be around like like 230, 231, and then at home I'll be like 228, 229. That's the next step, is to lose another like 5 pounds. Like every 3 months, trying to knock off 3 to 5 pounds, and get closer and closer to the below 230, and then closer to 225, then closer to 220, and then below 220, and so on and so on. I should be ideally somewhere around 175, 170. So I'm probably about, say I should be 170. I'm still probably about 65 pounds overweight. So, and yeah, the trolls will be bitches, will be bastards, and say stupid smelly, fatty, probably smell like BO, probably don't wipe your butt when you use the bathroom with toilet paper, you stupid fatty, you probably have skid marks in your underwear, whatever, screw the trolls, F the trolls. It's like, so I am happy that I'm really starting to lose that weight because, and I've already, like I've said, I've already seen improvements in my blood pressure. My blood pressure is staying stable, and I'm a lot happy. I feel a lot happier overall. Being around, being around 230 as opposed to around like 250. Because 250 really sucks. I mean, for a better word, it really fucking sucks. Really sucks because 250 is like, it's just way too much weight. It's just way too much weight. And that's what my nutritionist said last year, a year ago, is it's just way too much weight. So, anyway, that is about it. So, have a nice day. Pretty fucking cool. Bye.